There are many diseases you can get, but did you know that some of these diseases are so bad? They can even kill you today. We will talk about the most disturbing ones to ever exist. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay healthy. The first disease on our list is called Stone Man's disease. So apparently if you get this disease, your muscles become bone and at some point you can't even move anymore. This video explains it well.
This is one of the most disturbing diseases known to mankind. Stone Man's disease causes muscles and tendons to literally become bone. Surgeries are to be avoided urgently, as more bones also develop from scars. At some point, you'll have to decide in which posture you want to spend the rest of your life, sitting or laying down. At some point, the bones are fused together and can no longer move. Eventually, the lungs can no longer develop due to the stiffening of the ribcage. There is no treatment.
Oh my god, besties, this disease is so creepy. Like imagine you turn into some skeleton and you can't move anymore. I don't wish this on anybody, but this next disease is called Hanahaki disease. So apparently if someone gets this disease, it makes them cough up flower petals from their mouth. This one is really weird and this TikTok explains it well.
Explaining diseases.
Hanahaki disease.
But before I start, just a reminder that this is a fictional disease. So this is a disease mostly on Korea. So the Hanahaki disease is when the victim coughs up flowers petals from their mouth. This happens because the victim suffers from one-sided love. It can only be gone if the beloved returns their feelings or when the victim dies. It can also be cured by surgery, but the victim's loving for.
Wow guys, this one is pretty crazy, but it sounds really fake. Tell me in the comments, do you think that this disease is actually real? But this next disease is even crazier. But before discussing the next one, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, so this is a disease that happens when a bat bites you. So there is a story about this 56-year-old dad that died because of this. There was a bat stuck in his home and he wanted to get it out. But it sadly bit him. This boy explains it well.
A dad has tragically died after being bitten by a bat. 56-year-old Craig Nolte tried to set the bat free after it became stuck in his home. The bat then bit him, which led to Craig contracting the Australian bat virus, a virus that is very similar to rabies. Early symptoms include fatigue, a headache and a fever. This can progress into delirium, convulsions, paralysis and even death. Craig fell into critical condition for 8 months before passing away. This was believed to be the first case of the virus in New South Wales in Australia and the 4th in the country overall. New South Wales Health confirmed that Craig had received an injection after the bite, but this didn't work.
What a poor man, besties, he just wanted to get rid of this stupid bat. But he sadly passed away now. It makes me sad. There's this another disturbing disease we need to discuss. This disease can only happen to girls that get pregnant. And it looks so disgusting and disturbing. This guy explains it pretty well.
Yep, this is actually happening to women's faces after their pregnancy, and if you have this, there is no cure. People were terrified after an elderly woman named Duwon needed life-saving surgery after sudden changes to her hormones caused her face to stretch out due to several tumors growing, and so much so that her face drooped down to her waist and weighed almost 30 pounds, making her need to hold her face every time she moved, with many other women saying they've gotten these conditions after being pregnant. And if you notice any red bumps or swelling around the belly, you may need to go to the ER immediately.
Guys, this is so weird and unsettling. Like imagine if you're a girl and you are pregnant. This thing happens to your body. I literally wanted to throw up while watching this TikTok. But it's not all, let's keep watching.
Not only did this happen to Duwon's face, but she grew hundreds of tumor bumps all over her arms, legs, and her stomach, and all this seemingly happened overnight, and it wouldn't stop. And the bumps are so painful as they don't just appear on the outside, but also inside the body on nerve endings. And even after the doctors have to perform life-saving surgery, they told Duwon that the chances of reoccurrence is actually very high, as she could need it again repeatedly for the rest of her life. However, it's important to note that Duwon's condition is fibromatosis type 1, and the other is called pregnancy tumors. There's definitely overlap between the two, but they're not always the same, and early detection can minimize both.
Oh wow, besties. This one is the most disturbing I saw yet. And it also looks very disgusting if you ask me, guys. Tell me in the comments if this disease disgusts you. But besties, as I was scrolling on TikTok, I found a video about more diseases. Let's watch it together.
Top 5 scariest diseases you don't want to catch. These aren't horror stories, they're real diseases, and once they strike, there's no turning back. Number 1, rabies. Just one bite, and it begins. Hallucinations, muscle spasms, Then the terror of water hydrophobia. Once symptoms start, death is almost certain. Number 2, fatal familial insomnia. You lose the ability to sleep, not for days, but forever. Your mind unravels until your body shuts down. There is no cure. Number 3, necrotizing fasciitis, also known as the flesh-eating bacteria. It spreads fast, devouring skin, muscle, and tissue. One tiny cut, and hours later, it's a race to save your life. Number 4, the Spanish flu. It didn't just kill, it drowned lungs from the inside. In just months, over 50 million people died. Young, strong, and healthy, gone in days. It changed history forever. Number 5, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Your brain turns to sponge. You forget how to walk, how to speak, who you are, and you never recover. These are real, and they're terrifying. But knowledge is your first defense. Stay curious. Stay safe.
Oh my god, besties. I could never imagine getting one of these terrible diseases like. And subscribe if you also don't want to get any of them. But this next disease turns animals into zombies and maybe even people. I was so scared watching this. Let me show you, besties.
This terrifying disease is turning deer into zombies, and it could spread to people. This is called chronic wasting disease. It is a terrible type of neurological disease that melts the brain of an animal and then turns their body into a decomposing corpse. The infection has been found all across the United States and is steadily spreading.
Oh my god, guys. I live in the United States. Hopefully I won't get this disease. By the way, guys, tell me what country do you live in? And let's keep watching.
It turns the deer into aggressive, mindless zombies. And unlike other prion diseases, you don't have to eat the brain tissue to get it. You just have to eat any sort of infected meat. Although there are no human cases yet, lab studies have shown that it can easily spread to primates, which means it's just a matter of time.
That is just so scary, oh my god. Like, imagine there are deer zombies walking around. I would immediately call the cops or something. But besties, make sure to like and subscribe. If you actually enjoy my content, tell me in the comments which of these diseases was the most disturbing one. And also follow my Roblox profile. It's in my description, watch my other videos. And goodbye, besties. There are a lot of friendly games on Roblox. However, some of these games hide some scary secrets today. We will be looking at these games and discovering their dark truth. Don't forget to like and subscribe to avoid these scary games. So apparently, there's a game where you need to take surveys and answer questions. And it's pretty normal until you play for a little longer. The game starts asking you these creepy questions. And if you continue playing the game and answering the questions, even creepier things start to happen. So let's watch a video on this.
Explaining a creepy game on Roblox. This Roblox game is simply a questionnaire where you answer questions with only two choices, yes or no. However, the questions become increasingly creepy and disturbing as you progress. For example, you might be asked, "Are you alone?"
That's pretty creepy, besties. Why would the game want to know if you're alone?
"Have you ever wondered when you will die?" "Are you scared if the lights go out?" And so on. If you continue answering the questions, you might eventually see a message on the computer that says, "Open the folder on your desk." Opening it allegedly reveals your address. Others who played Start Survey have confirmed that you might receive a 1001 error code. I can't confirm this because the 1001 error code was officially removed in 2013.
So apparently if you answer a lot of these questions, the game hacks your device, and then leaks your address or gives you some weird error. That is very creepy, and I would never play this game, guys. What if they steal your address and leak it in the internet? And somebody breaks into your house? But besties, I came across an even scarier game on Roblox that if you play it, you get a friend request from yourself, and if you accept it, you get a friend request from some creepy hacker. Let's watch a video on that.
Games to never play on Roblox PT4. SPACE. Okay. So this game seems just like any other normal Roblox game, but it actually isn't. You see, after a while once you have loaded in the game, you will receive a friend request from yourself.
A friend request from yourself? How is that even possible on Roblox? I think this game might be created by some hackers, guys.
Although if you ignore or decline the friend request from yourself, you will be disconnected, with the disconnect saying, "Why did you decline yourself? Are you okay?" But whatever you do, never accept this friend request, because you will be sent another friend request from an unknown person, and it doesn't stop there.
Now that is very creepy. I would take a dump in my pants if I were to get a friend request from a hacker. But it doesn't stop there, guys.
Basically, after getting the friend request from the unknown person, it will automatically accept itself. But the thing is that the unknown friend requests that were sent to players where it's supposed to happen, since it wasn't in the scripts of the game. You see, SPSCE used to be a well-known role-play game on Roblox in 2017, but sadly it was hacked in the September 26, 2019. And hackers used to scare you with jump scares and spooky messages, like saying leave now on the walls of a building. Lots of Roblox players got nightmares and posted about SPSCE at social media. However, if you get any scary messages or jump scared, there's no need to freak out, because the hackers now have disappeared from SPSCE. So now it's just how the game is. Here is footage of the jump scares and spooky messages.
Oh my god, besties. That is so scary, I would literally delete Roblox from my phone. If I would ever get jump scared like that.
The thing is that it's super rare to get jump scared, so you have to join this game more than 20 times to get it. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.
Oh wow. Guys, tell me in the comments, what do you think of this game? Would you ever play this game? Because I definitely wouldn't. But the next game I'm going to show you guys might be even creepier. But keep watching, guys.
Cursed games you should never play. Part 2. This game called Frown will get you K1 leg. Rumor has it, every Anuho has joined had gone missing. It tracks your address as soon as you join. I found some footage of the game on the dark web, watch with caution. As you can see, it is very dark.
What is this scary face right there, besties? I'm so creeped out by this. This one is most definitely scarier than the previous ones. But let's keep watching to see what happens.
Did you see that? I will replay it. Did you see that face at the end? Well, that's how people go missing. Some say that it will steal your souls and take you into its chamber and torture you. If you ever join the game, whatever you do, don't look at the face.
I'm shaking right now. I would never play this game. I don't want to get tortured. That would hurt. There are even some people in the comments that said that their friends went missing because they played this game. But I have an even scarier game to talk about. Let's watch a video about it.
Games in Roblox you should never play. Part 2. This story is about the game Melvin. There is an actual story about a boy who played Roblox in 2007. His name was Melvin, but a year later in May 17th, 2008 he sadly passed away due to cancer. As a memory of him, Roblox has added the shaggy hair in honor of Melvin, but for some unknown reason later on Roblox deleted this hair, and this made Melvin very angry. According to the myth, Melvin started to killing players every year on May 17th, which is the day he died, and this was written on Melvin's game developer's profile. So every year got some player missing and some of them heard knocking on windows and weird stuff.
So after playing a game of this boy who sadly passed away, people went missing or even heard knocking on windows. What if this boy was haunted by some ghost that gave him cancer? And now it's haunting other players. That's really sad, guys.
And every year, the chosen player goes to a hallway where there is shaggy hair, and if they try to leave they can't. After a few seconds they account will get permanently banned. In a version of the game, Melvin would kick the saying I'm coming and come and K1L them at May 17th single every year. The weird thing is that the creator is banned but the game isn't. I'm sorry if I scared you. That was it. Stay safe, Robloxians.
Honestly, this was one of the most disturbing stories I've heard in a while, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Also, make sure to follow my profile on Roblox. It's showing on screen right now. Thanks for watching. Also, make sure to watch my other videos. Bye, candies.